Good morning, everyone. We're gonna start shortly. Let me just get ready, set everything the right way, and we're gonna jump straight into the game so I can show you Season 3 of Dragonair Silent Gods. Obviously, your Season 3 journey will start after the maintenance, but this will give you an idea how powerful certain teams are during this seasonal journey, as obviously I am way into Season 3 now on a test server. So bear with me, give me 2-3 minutes and we'll jump in. Hi, Demon and Angel. 1:30 a.m. for you. It's 7:30 for me. 6 hours difference. Right, guys. Let's jump into the game. Let me see what I have in the game because I think I need to get some temper materials first as well. So if we go to pillar, yeah, okay. Let's transition to the game. Yeah, there we go. Right, Season 3 of Dragonair Silent Gods. Oh, nice. I managed to clear it all. So before we start, let me just make sure I cleared that. I forgot to do it yesterday, and they did not send us any resources for tempering and stuff. So I really need to do this dungeon as well to, be end game ready, as this test server is put into continental challenge times. So I'm way ahead of you, but thanks to that, I will be able to prepare Season 4 meta temporal vortex teams, which we've done few yesterday. Hey, Loki, welcome. Sorry. And what I've got prepared for you guys today is an exclusive promo code, as well as few giveaways. These giveaways will be split into two parts. One will happen during the live stream at some point. So you need to be watching basically to participate. This will be pretty easy giveaway, and then one will also happen later on the Discord as well. So 2 chances to win. The giveaways are quite good because they have few Helio-like dice, as well as there is an exclusive promo code that I will release in about 10 minutes. So bear with me. I'm just confirming that these codes are actually active right now, so there's no surprises. I'm not sure what the exclusive promo code for Season 3 has in it. It's probably similar to Season 2, where there will be a limited usage for those codes, so whoever gets them first will obviously keep them. And I just need to make sure I close my other game that I've been playing so I can focus on this Dragonair. So welcome everyone. The game is still under maintenance for most of you. Remember, this is a test server. So yeah, I can play it. You guys can't at the moment. But don't worry, the game will be back soon. I did explain most of the new modes and mechanics yesterday. So if you missed this stream yesterday, go and re-watch it. It will help you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. If not, don't worry, ask me questions. I plan to stream for at least 2 hours before I take a break, and then I'll be back later on. So yeah. What I was supposed to do, just finish this quickly. Yeah. And move on to the main event. So yeah, we've done Season 3 overview yesterday when I went over all the new things. I think I missed a few dungeons to show you, but I did show all the heroes, etc. Right. New season starts already today. Yes, Season 3 starts for those who finished Season 2 today. We've seen Wild on Chinese servers doing good damage by only Inspiration 0 Gorax. How is he on Inspiration 5? He's quite good, Fuch. However, he does make a huge difference. Yesterday, I did test the Wild team, but I didn't realize, and no one in the chat did, that I've been using Flora's artifact at +0 rather than +5. On top of that, Gorax talent has not been buffed on the test server yet. The Chinese version of the game, I believe, has had that change already. And this change was visible for you guys on the global server. You could see that his exclusive talent will be buffed, and this will increase Flora's damage significantly. So I am playing without that change. So the damage of Flora is not boosted yet. Your damage will be way higher. Big Barton 25. Yes, some people love the seasonal content, some people hate it. It's just basically what you like. If you like playing games like Diablo, Path of Exile, then this game is right for you. It's a gacha system game with seasons, but if you don't like seasonal resets, this game will never click for you. That's the big thing. But remember, they are aiming for this community. They want to stand out from the crowd. If they didn't have seasonal resets, then it would be just another gacha game. Yeah, so what I've done yesterday, guys, I didn't do the Ice Blast team yet. Keep in mind, we have the relative damage taken by bosses increased this week. And what I did mention yesterday, if you look at these phases, the rotation will be very important because the teams are really close to each other in Season 3. It's not like Rook will dominate. So yesterday I've done a few tests. Let me show you the damage I've done yesterday. And you can see what other people did. For purpose of finding the power of those teams, I did increase inspiration on all of my heroes to 5, just to show you the highest threshold they can do. And then obviously when I do the guides for Temporal Vortex, I will lower those inspirations. But we wanted to see the true power of those teams using the best inspirations, because some inspirations change the gameplay of heroes significantly. And without some of the inspirations, these teams, the meta teams, will be unplayable or way weaker than bringing in another hero, if you know what I mean. So, for example, my team that did the highest damage, out damaging Rook with rather weak equipment compared to Rook, was the Dauntless team. So the difference in our meta compared to Season 3 Chinese meta is we are getting the new technology when they are getting it. So we got Guinevere's, or I'll just call her Guinevere from other games. Suren Shears, this artifact is a game changer. This artifact doubles her damage, and I'll show you all of that once I do specific teams against Temporal Vortex. You'll find those videos on my YouTube channel as always. And now, for those of you who are waiting, it's been already 10 minutes. Let's release the unique code, okay? So my exclusive Season 3 code is Gorax1, all capital. Keep that noted, because when the game goes back live, you will need to use that code to get some free rewards. This is the code you redeem in the game, and the rewards will be sent straight away to your email inbox, okay? Let me just write it again. Exclusive promo code Gorax1, all capitals, okay? Redeem in-game. So, let me copy that. Pads, what are pads? You mean pets, probably. So I pin that on top, right? But don't forget that I also have the Bond, Creator Bond Plus code for you guys. So those of you who did not use Content Creator Bond Plus codes yet, if you go to the website, and I'm going to link the website now. If you go to this website and use Gorax1 with just capital G, you will get another batch of rewards. And in December, when this Content Creator Bond Plus program finishes, you will get even more rewards. So if you have not done it yet, please consider doing it, as it helps me and it will give you free rewards. And also, the exclusive promo code Gorax1 with all capitals will grant you good rewards at the start of Season 3, so you can jumpstart your journey. Anyway, let's get back to the main agenda. So, yeah, the meta on our server in Season 3 will be slightly different than the Chinese version of the game. In Chinese version of the game, you could see mainly Ice Blast and Rook competing in the Temporal Vortex meta. However, this is a big game changer. As you can see, no tempering, no adjustments here, and I've done 2.5 almost million damage. Now, everything else is rather, I wouldn't say standard, because we're finally gonna use Grishnar. So those of you who have Grishnar, rejoice, Grishnar will become Temporal Vortex meta, which is quite cool, because I never used Grishnar, and he's quite powerful. This season we'll also use Tauren, next season we will use Radiance Healer, so that's fine. I'll explain familiars once again. Summoners, IMDLs will never get love for Temporal Vortex because they're not a single target team, they're AoE, etc. And yeah, you know, the game wants to split teams into different categories, so you have single target, you have AoE, some teams can do both like Rook. And then you also have PvP teams, so keep that in mind. But the meta this season will be quite colorful compared to previous season. So there are other teams. Obviously, you can see Inspiration 5 Rook doing only 2.1 billion damage. So yeah, I did out damage Rook. And you know, some people have this affinities added and they also have tempering added, which I didn't with my Dauntless team. Yeah, Shadow was never good at the Vortex. Nope, they're not good. And then we also have few Flora's teams. So the thing with this Flora team is, as I mentioned, this hero, Korak, is amazing. And this player kind of built him wrong. There's a different build for Korak. But the difference you're gonna see in a few days compared to the test server is this. See this talent, Flame Ablaze. this will work slightly different, and you can see that in the email that was sent in the game. Let me quickly see if I can find that email sent to me as well, so I can read out that change to you. Wild. Okay, so this talent right now only stacks up to 25 times. That's the only thing that it does. With the talent balance adjustment, this talent will now stack to 25 times, but when an ally is granted stack of flame, they gain a stack of flame ablaze. So flame ablaze will be sent to allies, and what flame ablaze does is increase damage dealt by 5% up to 15 stacks. So he will be stacking damage for allies, and that is going to hurt. So I didn't do Ice Blast team yet. That's what we're gonna do today. But let's see quickly if we can find any Ice Blast teams. Yeah, there is an Ice Blast team, but rather lower damage, and obviously that's because the Baldel is not Inspiration 5, which I will fix. So just to quickly show you the damage, and obviously this is a test server, so you can see some glitches, and my pets are not optimized, so don't worry about that. But first things I need to explain to those of you who just joined us and are new, there is choice that matters in Temporal Vortex. It means you need to choose how you accumulate and how you dispel the mist. And depending on this, the boss will enter different phases: Scorching Phase and Wrathful Phase. And those have different bonuses. For example, Scorching Phase increases the derivative damage done for the first 15 seconds by 100%, and Wrathful Phase increases the direct damage done. So those who deal derivative damage, they want to be in this phase, and those who deal direct damage want to be in this phase. So to do that, we need to adjust those things, and this will change between the teams. So this will require you to do proper testing, whichever works best for you. So obviously I've done some of them, and that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna use this Dauntless team. There are also a few sets missing in Season 3, so you can see that we are wearing something totally different. And if you listened to some good advice, you brought in what matters this season. So what matters is the helmet that you can see here, because I don't have access to it on test server, but the helmet that increase your damage done based on the damage done, based on the total max HP. That is a really good set, guys. And I hope you did listen to good advice. I was saying I'm not gonna give you an answer, just an advice, okay? And that was not only me who's done it, there are more people. So yeah, hopefully you brought that helmet. Let me just quickly catch up with Discord. Okay, so yeah, let me quickly show you the fight as well. For those of you who are new, so you can see this mist here in the left bottom panel. Red phase is where we want to be to deal direct damage, and green phase is where we want to be when we want to do derivative damage, so Flora, etc. So in this team, as you can see, we are constantly in the red phase. That's exactly where we want to be. However, in this phase, the boss deals AoE damage to the heroes in front row, because his skills also change. So our melee heroes like Guinevere and Nastienka will have to be quite tanky, but we don't want to put tanky stats on them. We want to make sure they do a lot of damage. So this is why we bring Grishnar. Grishnar will protect the hero with the highest crit damage, and Tauren will protect the other hero by transferring HP and defense, etc. Right? So this is why we place them this way, and this helps. I had to figure out this placement. I'm still not sure if it's the best placement, but since my Nastienka has the highest crit damage, she is protected by Grishnar, and Tauren protects Guinevere. And you'll notice that Grishnar's protection is way better than Tauren's, because the difference will be huge. But yeah, let's keep playing this fight while I explain or answer your questions as well. Yeah, I mean, you might say it's a shame, but I quite like it because it tells us that going forward, other schools will also get exclusive heroes that will help them. And it's not that hard to get exclusive heroes right now. I would even say it's probably easier to get an exclusive hero than get a legendary hero, a specific legendary hero, because as long as you save 300 dice, you get guaranteed exclusive hero. But you can spend 300 dice and, for example, not get Sacredia at all when you're trying to build the Rook team, for example. So yeah, it's a shame that we will need to use these exclusive heroes, but remember, only whales will use Inspiration 5 heroes. Everyone else, it's better to have Inspiration 0 heroes with exclusive artifact and build multiple teams, rather than focus on Inspiration 5 single team. Because, you know, while Vortex does matter, it grants you a tiny bit of echoes. Continental Challenge and Endgame is where you get the most of them. Yeah, Shadow and Aura seems like the AoE arena teams, especially now with these changes to Amun Lydia and stuff. I'm not sure how the meta will look, but it is looking interesting. Welcome, Cold Warrior. Welcome to the stream. Now, those of you who are watching on YouTube, please consider pressing that like button to help with the visibility of the stream. So when someone opens YouTube up, they'll see, oh, Gorax live. Let's go. Okay, that will help me significantly, and I appreciate that. Hello, Tani Snami. Welcome. Yeah, everyone's up early because the game is going to start for you guys soon. So Season 3 is starting shortly. Yes, Ruan Code says, so when Rook Banner hits, Rook Banner is quite easy to get a copy of Rook plus an exclusive artifact if you save up 1000 dice. The reason why I say it's easy, because remember, the new banners guarantee you new season hero the first time you summon an exclusive. And in the Rook banner, there's only one new seasonal hero, Rook. So yeah, quite good. That's true, yes, lost a coil. No, not everyone has fat wallet, and yeah, it is where the game is going. Okay, so that was Inspiration 5 Dauntless team, and that's without the buffs. So for those of you who are wondering what Flora can do, and as you can see, I didn't really temper her much. I only added this elemental here. I could temper her to match this everyone else, and remember, your Floras will have like over 400 enlightenment easily, but the equipment I have here is not ideal. Okay, so I'm still farming good equipment, but it doesn't really matter. But the way we build this team in Season 3, maybe with the changes to this we'll build it differently, is we need 3 tanky heroes up front. And for those of you who I didn't really cover that in the video yet, this is going to be a meta artifact, by the way. Always Rook. So if you're considering who to choose Rook. Rook is your safe bet. Unless you have full Inspiration 5 Dauntless team already, then getting the new Dauntless hero is worth it. So this is how we build this team. We build it with resistance, even Caspar. No one here is supposed to deal damage, only Flora. And what I'm gonna show you is how important the mist is. Because if I play this fight, you'll see that my meter is going towards the red phase. Red phase is where we increase the direct damage. I want to be in the green phase. I want to deal extra derivative damage because that will half my damage. So if you play Flora instead of Dauntless, you need to switch things around. You need to accumulate mist rather than dispel it. So when we go here, you'll notice in theory, because I think we need to switch the other one as well. Yeah, but we are gaining this. However, since I'm also removing mist when I apply debuffs, I can't quite catch it yet. You see, I can't get into that phase. So Merciful Phase is a phase that keeps you healed. The boss does barely any damage. You can survive the whole battle, but you lose that 100% increase in your damage. So high risk, high reward, basically. So if I switch the bottom one, now I should be in the green phase. Just have a look at that. So depending what heroes you bring, this will change, and you want to get that high risk, high reward, basically, to be able to do a lot of damage. And look at Flora's DPS, 4 million DPS, guys. She is a beast this season as well, and she will be stronger when Gorax talents get changed. So let's see where this damage goes now, and then I'll show you Rook, and we will build Ice Blast as well, because believe it or not, when you start Season 3, you have access to level 1, difficulty 1 of Temporal Vortex, and you will not use Rook. You will not use Rook because he's too low level, he power scales of higher level, he's the end game hero. For that Stage 1, you will most likely use Ice Blast. The reason why you will use Ice Blast is because you won't have access to Gorax, you won't have access to Guinevere, so Ice Blast will be your safest bet. And let me quickly catch up with the chat. I will wait and use my Ice Blast first. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Ice Blast will carry you through this early game. Hey Gorax, which teams do you think can push on early game, assuming you have all of Season 2 heroes? So yeah, if you want to clear dungeons, Ice Blast is a good choice. Burn is also a good choice to clear the dungeons, stuff like that. But obviously it's now easier because you can use all of your heroes, they will be at the same level. So yeah, but for Temporal Vortex, you want Ice Blast. That team will definitely outdamage any of the other teams until you get the new exclusive heroes. Good morning, Ian Richards. Welcome. You don't have Guinevere. Guinevere is the new introduced hero. How could you have her? You might be confusing her with something else. Guinevere is a brand new exclusive hero added in Season 3, so even veteran players, they do not have access to her. Yeah. Okay, I'll just get some water. So yeah, as you can see, this team outdamages Guinevere team, and that's before Gorax changes, guys. But mainly, mainly because we have that 40% derivative damage increase. But that's huge. This team will only do better on global. Look, we're gonna do over 3 billion damage. Wow. Oh, Season 4 Orphina? Yeah, looking forward to her. No, Orfina is the support for Perkunta. Unless you mean someone else being released. Oh, okay. So they added another hero in Season 4 to support Perkunta. That's interesting. So yeah, this team looking good, guys. Demon or Angel, I will release everything. I will release the videos by just a quick sneak peek into my timings. Boom. Obviously, I want you guys to watch the videos when they are being released, okay? And then we have the Corrosion team that we've done yesterday. Now, a thing that you might find interesting is Rook doesn't use any mythics, but that's because my Rook is Inspiration 5. So Inspiration 5 Rook doesn't need any mythics. He will do damage through true damage, and true damage is unaffected by damage boost or penalties, okay? Only modifiers that increase true damage matter, so the reason why we build these two sets is we want as much attack and crit damage, okay? We want to have huge amounts, and as you can see, I did temper the rat to ensure he has 100% crit rate, so there is no RNG. And this is the team. The only thing that I really need to enhance is the equipment of the supports that generate corrosion, because their stats are rather low. But that team does work, does quite a bit of damage as well, but we need to ensure we are in the right state against the boss. So what we do here is we want to dispel the mist, right? We want to ensure we are in the right phase of the boss, because direct damage generates mist, so we want to be on the red side. So I need to switch again, because now we have two supports, so we are healing quite a lot. And I will make guides for those guys so you don't forget. So now we want to dispel the mist when we gain a buff. Don't worry, if you don't have Reta, Rook is Ogok is a valid hero, okay? I'm just using the top meta team, but there are obviously replacements. This is why I'm also showing you Inspiration 5 heroes rather than Inspiration 1 or 0, because Inspiration 0 will change how we build Rook. But during my guides, when I will release videos for each team, I will do that as well. I will leave that input that, oh, we can, with this inspiration, you build them like that. But if you have Inspiration 5, then you build them differently. So yeah, let's play that fight, and now you'll see that we move to the red phase. Okay, red phase is where we want to be before the boss hits that. There we go, because this will increase the direct damage done by our team. So that means our ultimates will deal more damage and also increase our what's it called, corrosion generation. This is something that I'll still need to test, because maybe staying in the blue phase with them will be better, because our damage is mostly coming through Rook. Maybe we don't really want to be in the red phase, because Whisk will suffer. Whisk is the only one who will take that extra damage, because he's melee. There's no other way around it. So, you know, that's something we want to avoid as much as we can, but he should be okay surviving with these two supports. This is why we bring two supports here, to ensure the team survives. And as you can see, if you remember, Flora was doing 4 million DPS at the get-go. Rook is not there. Rook is slowly gaining damage. See this debuff that he plays on himself? It's actually a buff. It's called Everlasting Rot, and until he gets to 10 Everlasting Rots, he is consuming corrosion with his ultimate. So look at that, he used his ultimate and we dropped corrosion. When he gets to 10 stacks, he stops consuming corrosion, and this number only goes up and the DPS starts to skyrocket, and this is where we want to get as soon as. Gorax, who is that woman with mask on? That's Sacridia. Sacridia has been revamped. She's been completely changed, and she is the meta corrosion hero now. So look at that, we're at 9 stacks. when we cast the next ultimate, we will stop consuming corrosion. The corrosion will only go up from this point. So to do the most damage with Rook, we want to get to that phase as soon as. We want to be with 10 stacks as soon as, and this is where Rook's DPS will start going up. You'll notice that, but it's not as outstanding as it was. It's not as good as it was in previous version of the game. We do generate way less corrosion, I think, but at least now we can see this number. You can see it here, just above the HP of the boss, which is quite cool. And you can also see this on the dummies, etc. So you can see all of these effects now. Yes, Rook will not be used until he's level 100, max talents, and proper equipment on everyone else. Rook is going to be the end game meta monster. Also, he will not be as OP on the Continental Challenge, because the fights on the Continental Challenge are 5 minutes only. So his DPS will be controlled. He is gaining the corrosion boost slower. He's way slower than he was last time. He's not going to be as OP. He is obviously going to be the strongest in the end game meta when it comes to like Temporal Vortex, but the shorter the fight, the less damage he does, because it takes him a lot of time to get to that DPS. Look at that. We are within 2 minutes left on the clock. We're only now doing the DPS that Flora was doing through all the battle, right? Just now we're hitting Flora's DPS, and that's huge. Yeah, going Dauntless, or I would say Ice Blast first, is a better idea because it's easier to build early on. And now with Whisk, look at Whisk. This is the issue that I need to try and fix, find a solution for that, because he is suffering. If Whisks die, that's our corrosion generation done. And right now, with 1 minute left on the clock, you can see how fast Rook gains power. Now he's increased his DPS by 1 million with just 2 rotations. But now Whisk is dead. Our corrosion generation is only done via Sacredia, so our DPS does not go up as quickly as we would like. So that's the thing I need to fix, or find a way to do it. Maybe there's a different way of playing. Maybe we don't really care about being in this phase. Maybe with this team we need to stay in the blue phase so Whisk stays alive. But yeah, 2-4-5-1, which is at this stage similar to the Dauntless, right? So Flora, due to the buffs, is out DPSing both of these teams. Isn't it better to shift the ultimates close to the boss ultimates so the defense reduction is in the red phase? Now you use half or more of it in normal phase rather than the red phase. You might be right, but in the end, we want 18-second rotation. The boss rotation is 18 seconds as well. We could probably move them slightly, but keep in mind that you only get the boss damage increase for the first 15 seconds. So what it means is, if I delay those ultimates to, let's say, 15 seconds above, I'm losing that buff. Let's quickly show that. Where does it say? Here. So in this phase, it's only for the first 15 seconds. So we need to cast our ultimates after the boss changes the form within the first 15 seconds. We could skip the first rotation if we want to delay it and do it as soon as, but with 18-second rotation, which is the boss's rotation, we will use this. Basically, we are ensuring we deal damage within the 15-second window. That's my understanding of it. And I believe these are the timings they used, similar timings they used in Chinese version of the game as well. The boss looks confusing, but remember, we'll have thousands of players figuring out the boss. One second, guys. All right, cool. I mean, Ian, it depends what you own. So if you have full inspiration 5 Dauntless heroes, picking up Guinevere might be your best option. If you have high level Ice Blast, you're alright. If you have high level inspiration Flora team, then putting in Gorax is good. So there's not a single answer. Rook is going to outscale everyone. Okay? Rook will outscale them. Currently, there is a derivative damage increase, which means Flora is overtaken the competition. But that's not even. But that's not even the true potential of this team, because this guy is getting a buff. So this team will only get stronger. This team will not get stronger. I mean, I could make it stronger if I refine the equipment. Remember, that's important. I can refine the equipment, make them all stronger. Same for Flora team. Same for Dauntless team. But the thing is, yes, you need Rook's artifact. You need Rook's exclusive artifact. This artifact is a game changer because this will increase the true damage. Rook is only doing damage through true damage. Okay? He's doing damage because he consumes the corrosion and deals that damage as true damage. That's the big thing. You need his exclusive artifact. You need Flora's exclusive artifact. You need both Dauntless exclusive artifacts. And you need an exclusive artifact on your exclusive hero to compete. So now lastly, let's do the Ice Blast team, guys. So Ice Blast team will deal direct damage again. So with direct damage, only Beldel will be taking hits. So we need to consider that. Let's just play this fight so the placement gets saved. And we go back here. Okay, cool. So let's build Beldel. You build Beldel the same way you build Beldel in Season 3, maxing out, so Season 2, maxing out crit rate. Let's see how much crit rate I have. Also, new sets means, you know, we don't really have the OP. We don't have the OP helmet, which I hope all of you managed to move to this season. That's actually really decent. Right, so I don't have that choice, so I need to go for something like this. I mean, attack on her is good, but crit rate is better. Good. I think what we low spenders are asking is, should we improve the teams we have and get Rook later on in the season? Yes, you should get Rook later in the season. You can only get him once his banner is out. So yeah, you can focus, as long as you save, I would say 1000 dice for Rook, you should be okay. And the reason why I say 1000 dice, it's a lot. I know that it's a lot. But if you have 1000 dice for Rook on his banner when it's available, you are getting. You might even spend less than 1000 dice, keep that in mind. But you are getting guaranteed Rook plus Rook exclusive artifact. And also, if you're not the veteran, you need Sacredia and you need Whisk. So you need to spend on that banner. What do you mean? You couldn't hear me? Can you hear me? It looks like my mic is moving, so there should be noise, but let me know. Yes, well, if you don't have 1k, then you will delay getting a Rook. You need 300 to get him guaranteed from the banner, the first banner. Then you wait like a month and use another 300 to get another Rook copy. And that's when your Rook will start dealing damage. Because Rook without his exclusive was good in previous version of the game. I'm not sure how good he is here, which we can test. So let me just build this team, save the mats, save it, and then we're gonna test Rook without the exclusive artifact. I mean, I'm gonna test him on Inspiration 5. Because I'm just too... Well, no, actually, let's remove that Inspirations. It's only a few minutes. As long as I remember to put them back in. You can't hear anything, Cold Warrior. Try refreshing the stream. Yeah, obviously it's luck related. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I already did few summons this season, because obviously the date has been moved, and believe it or not, I got a Rook within my first 50 dice. We have crit damage here somewhere. Oh, just one. Okay, give me high crit rate. Nope. Crit rate is more important than crit damage for Beldel. Keep that in mind. So as long as I can get double or triple crit rate, I'm good. I think the game heard me. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. Is this the buff set? Yeah, okay. Now how... Now how do we... Well, let's build Shina first. Because there's few ways we can build. I mean, do we need this set on Shina? I think we could run another set on Shina. Because Ogok can run this. I need to think. So if we use this... Yeah, I think Ogok can wear it. We can increase Shina's damage by playing 4 mythics. Because obviously we want as much damage as possible. Oh wow, that's actually a really good piece. Okay, hold on. What do you mean you were on the previous live stream? Hi, Midnight. Yeah, I think Shina with 4 mythics is the better option here, because she does a lot of damage in this version of the game. Oh, come on. My chicas, refresh the stream. It looks good on Twitch. And if you can't see anything on Twitch, join the YouTube. I can see in the preview on Twitch that it's working. But let me actually visit my channel on Twitch so I can double check this 1 second. Because I've changed. I mean, download us. The video download was cancelled. What does it mean? Yeah, something's weird's happening on Twitch, maybe because I increased the bitrate as well. It seems like it looks good on the preview, so I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Just go to YouTube. YouTube is working fine. Where's that? Sorry guys, had to live for 1 second. Yeah, I mean, I've improved the quality of the stream. And that affects Twitch. And Twitch is not the main platform that I stream on now, okay? Twitch is just like an additional one for those who want. But so I don't know why it broke. I mean, it still says that I'm sending bitrate through. It still sends that session is on. It's just you might lost the video. But YouTube is fine, and that's my main platform when I'm streaming anyway. Because Twitch is better for interaction, but my most viewers are on YouTube. So yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, just jump to YouTube. The giveaway will also be on YouTube. So just letting you know, guys. So this or that. Oh, I mean, we need accuracy, so what am I even looking at? And then we need this. Yeah, so you might have noticed recently that I also increased the video quality when recording. That's thanks to the new monitor I got, etc. So yeah, hoping that will help you guys like see what's better quality of videos going forward. So let's see what else should we wear here. So yeah, we don't have access to that new, sorry, to the old mythics. So sadly, we need to choose something like that. This is not the best, by the way, but it is something. Oh wow! Oh wow! That was actually nice. New season is live. Ooh, well, good luck, guys, with your summons. I mean, still stay on the stream so you can build your teams. But yeah, good luck in your summons or whatever you have planned. But today, okay, so she's sorted. So I'm just wondering because with Zorak, okay, there are two builds that I would love to do. But I think obviously the rib cage, but that means we need to put him in front, okay? We don't want to put him in the front because he will be vulnerable. This is the other best artifact. And since he has buffs on himself, this is the set we can use. But that's the set I would like to use on Velocia. So Ogok will use the set that basically boosts our damage when applying debuff. That's fine. And Velocia will wear Puppeteer. Yes, Velocia has to have Puppeteer. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need this set in here. And I just want to see No, we don't need any resistance there. Okay. Sorry, just was trying to think. First 10 and you got Asphalite. Let me know what you guys get through this summons, alright? The first summons of the season. So yeah, again, attack, crit rate, crit damage. Let's build him. Ah, terrible stats, that's fine. Here we want crit damage, crit rate. Whisk, nice. Whisk is nice. Okay, now let's have a look at this. We will go for that. And we want crit damage and attack here. Nice. Low crit damage, but lots of attack. That's fine. And then we want to be back to this chess set, and we look for this as well. Crit rate is just a bonus. We want attack here. 140. That looks good. But we want more attack here than that. Maybe we can have those two stats. Good. Nice. Okay, we have enough crit rate. We just need crit damage. So we want attack, attack percentage, and crit damage. We have such a piece. We do. Ugh, okay. Right, let's equip this one and try that one. Yeah. Nope. Okay. The stats are looking good. They're not the best, but obviously we can enhance. And yeah, she needs Puppeteer set. Okay, that's what we can do. Right. So we're gonna increase the damage. So we need Puppeteer set, and we need Enlightenment with the Puppeteer set, but maybe we can find good Devourer's Prayer. So if we go Enlightenment and Resistance, these are the only two stats that we really need here. Defense is good. So now we go back to the Puppeteer set. So we got this 18-second rotation. That's important. And we're looking for defense and HP with Enlightenment and Resistance. One of them will be good. Give me double resistance, 0 Enlightenment. Okay, cool. We got enough resistance, I think. But let's look for resistance and Enlightenment. Here we go. And same here. No resistance and Enlightenment. So let's choose just Enlightenment then. We got triple Enlightenment, that's good. 289 resistance, that's low. And that's why, okay. So we want Enlightenment and resistance here. Oh, did my stream just die? Is everything okay? Right, no, something's weird with this restream that I'm using for multiple platform streaming. That's weird. Okay, but in the preview, everywhere I can see everything's working good. Okay, let's keep going. So no resistance, but at least some resistance. And in here, what do we have? Defense, accuracy, enlightenment. Okay, so no, we want anything here. And we want resistance and enlightenment. Okay. And now Ogok. So Ogok will wear this set because we have Inspiration 5 Ogok, which makes it super easy to apply debuffs. So we don't need accuracy, we can focus on enlightenment rather. And even attack if we want to increase his heal, and I think he has an option to scale with attack as well. Maybe HP, I don't remember, but let's build it this way. Alignment, attack, let's build that this way. I think with 2 supports, with Velocia, etc., we're really safe, I would say. So surviving shouldn't be an issue. Oh, come on, give me more enlightenment. There we go. Triple enlightenments. Also, Asphalta, Nisa, and Durham, but already maxed him. Nice. Well, maybe they'll release a skin. Why aren't they using that? I would go with that. Unless the timing is to run him whenever. That might be the way. But we'll see, the best way to do it. I'm not certain about the artifact though. That's my only concern. Okay, decent. Talents. Yes, I would say Ice Blast is the easiest one to build for the early season. They can clear the dungeons really easily. Is it only max HP? Okay. We don't want to share resistance. I mean, we could go that. We could go with shields as well, but then we'll need to change the artifact. There we go. So max HP and attack. That's what we wanted. And this. Then we move to Gorax talents. See, the problem with every season is I always forget what are the best talents for heroes. I always forget. Like for this, I don't remember which one is the best. Do you guys remember? Also recommend the specific heroes too. So obviously the Ice Blast team is something like that. Your inspirations will be lower, but you can use this team for pretty much any dungeon, really. You got to do some goblins. You missed that, didn't you? Let's go with that. And same with Shina. Like, the talents, always forget them. So rebuilding the talents every season is like, dang, I should have written them down somewhere. I mean, long fight, this is better. Start slow, but then again, this will need testing. So if you remember what talents we should use, then let me know. Okay, cool. That's all the talents. Now we store it. What pet the Ice Blast team should use? I think it should use the same pet. Now the timing. So we'll go with 18-second rotation. Oops, that's important. You can't delay, what's her name, Beldel anymore. You can't delay her. Because the damage, the extra 100% damage is only in the first 15 seconds of the fight. So we would start with her, then we will move on to him. No, we will start with him, followed by her, and followed by her. I will go with that. I don't remember exactly, but we need to cast her ultimate before 15 seconds. Then when it comes to that, I mean, we could do this. This will last 10 seconds. So we could even go with more, like, we're not worried about that, we're worried more about these 2 skills. Oh yeah, we got immortality for a few seconds as well. So if we move his skill to like 23.5, and then we can move this to like, let's say, here, 11 seconds. This should cover that. Yeah, and in this team, we want to cast this invulnerability before this. Okay, let's see what I've done. And we need to move her closer. Okay, the reason why we move her closer is the resistance. So we want to be in the red area again, in the red phase. Alright, so 3 million DPS, that's solid. That's what we wanted. Now let's see if we can keep Beldel alive, right? Yeah, screenshotting talents is a really good idea. Sacredia Ozil Victor, copy. Asphalta, Linkus, Whisk, copy. Above were from 300 dice, so not the greatest, but there we are. You already went 300 dice in! But isn't that banner not guaranteed exclusive? Okay, let me prepare for work as well. Asphalta and Trollgar, how are they? Asphalta is really good in PvP. There was a meta with Asphalta where she could just demolish the enemy backline pretty much instantly at the start of the battle. I don't play PvP, but we'll see if that changed. And Trollgar, no idea. Trollgar has been changed. Trollgar has just been released, so we will find out. And remember, guys, those of you who started new season, exclusive promo code, log into the game and use Gorax1 with capital letters. Then, if you have not done it yet, so go to the Content Creator Bond Plus website and link your account using Gorax1 with just capital G, and you can see the code in the left bottom corner of the stream. Oh, 430 purples and no Lego. Oh wow. Oh wow. So why did we die? Did we go into the wrong phase? One second. Okay, so that's not what's supposed to happen. Why did we die? Did we get into the right phase? So we should be in raffle phase, right? Raffle phase. That's where we should be, and the boss should be only hitting Beldel with this defense penalty. Yes, Sacridia is replacing Dargo this season. Yeah, so that was the right phase. Why did we die? Let's have a look again. And the damage was low. Total damage was low. Oh, we don't need... okay. We don't need Felocia to be where she's standing. Or do we? Bing, I'm not sure if you can get more than 2 legendaries. Yeah, Theodemir and Fenja are like one of the best ones. Okay, maybe just the timings we need to change on the supports. I'm not sure what to adjust here, like... Damage-wise, we're good, it's just we died. We are in the direct phase. Just need to see what killed us, basically, and adjust the timings. Hi Rhapsody Lee, welcome. Yeah, if you want to chat, you need to be a subscriber on my channel. Wait 1 second. Down. Right, sorry, I got invaded by Sun. I do remember you. You just probably left the subscription and had to resub again. Oh, no problem, Loki Lucky. Yes. The subs are slowly growing. The Dragonheir Silent Gods game doesn't really bring a lot of subs to the channels because it's not as popular as it used to be. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, we're still playing the game. Okay, so this is the time we're about to die. Alright, I think we need to shield for the ultimate. Because the ultimate killed us. And that damage is low. What do you mean other content creators are quoting me lately? So we need to adjust the timings, definitely. It's the ultimate that kills us. And the ultimate in another phase is immune to immortality. So we want to do maybe something like this and put immortality at that time, basically. Yeah. So we will have immortality for the next 2 skills that are not affected by resistance of immortality. So for you to see it, this is the phase. It deals damage and apply defense penalty. And also this one is what's killing us. This addition damage to enemies in the front row. Yeah, it ignores immortality and invincibility and prevents resurrection. Cool. So we want to shield before that. Let's try again. It's nice to hear that they're quoting me. Crazy, they are not temporal vortex heroes. The husband doesn't bring anything to the table. Grim. For temporal vortex, Fenja is solid choice. She's quite good. But Ogok is better. As long as we can have immortality for these 2 skills, then it should be alright. They watch my videos? That's nice. I do watch some of their videos as well, truth to be honest. Like, I remember I used to watch Nef's Chinese version of the game, and I still highly suggest watching that if you want to have, like, idea of what's gonna happen. But our meta is totally different than the Chinese version, and Endgame in Season 2 has showed that. While we follow their ideas, we adjust them, and we do things way better than they did. Also, the changes they have are also on our servers, usually like a season before. So it does change a lot of things that we do. So yeah, but they give you a good idea of what's to come, like what teams do well. I'm just not fixated on those, you know? I'm not like following them strictly. I just do my own thing. That's why I play this game, to build the teams, have that experience. And I'm gonna get first giveaway ready for you guys. Only on YouTube. So if you're watching me on Twitch, please jump to YouTube. Disney Plus is increasing the prices. Spotify is increasing the prices. Lovely. Right, anyway. So, what did I say? I'm gonna do the giveaway. Right. I just need to get the codes. Just give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Not this one. Okay, show me the codes. Oh, they made it easy to copy now. Oh, thank God. Usually they make it so hard for us to copy the codes. Okay, I hope they work. That's fresh batch of the codes. We received them on the 20th. And how I'm gonna do that? I used to do it like, the devs have talents set to teams in season 3. I don't think they did. Fenja and New Dauntless exclusive of my ticket pools. You got the Dauntless exclusive, Guinevere, Dark Knight, super lucky. Oh, when it comes to purchase providers, etc., I'm not sure. Right, we still die. Way too early. Don't know. Other teams are so much easier to build because our main damage dealer is in that vulnerable position. I mean, maybe it will be easier if we do it this way. Keep Beldel alive. Or it's just the timings. It might be just the timings, guys. So let's try this. Let's see. Yes, Sunaril is best in for this vortex. 86,000. Yeah. So yeah, buff has been added. I know some content creators have been like promoting it because they had like partnership with them. Glengoyne, good morning. You're slacking. You should be level 100. It takes only what? It took me only basically logging in into the test server, pressing, creating my character, and boom, level 100. Easy. Okay, everyone, after this run on Temporal Vortex, I'm going to do a giveaway for one code that should have 3 Heliolite dice in it, okay? Not sure if it's 100%, but there will be some Heliolite dice and some Wyrm in that code. Oh, we don't need Fenja there. Why is she getting... Something's not right. Why is Fenja getting defense penalty if this attack is supposed to only hit? Oh, because she is enemy with the highest max HP. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. So after this fight, so she doesn't need to stay in the front line. She is the max HP. Okay, cool. Yeah. Still learning, guys. Still learning about this boss. So yeah, giveaway after this. What is this? I need to check how my stream looks on YouTube. Yeah, okay, the logo is there. Quality is good. It's not the 2K, but it's good. Yeah. Alright, it's just Twitch is complaining because my bitrate is higher than Twitch allows. So it's complaining that it's unstable, etc. But I still care only mostly about YouTube. So yeah. Yeah, that's the test server glitch. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, I know what the issue is, guys. Ogok is not on 18-second rotation because he's poison. We need haste on Ogok. Yes, I have all the pets now. That's the issue why we're dying. Yep, exactly. But, I mean, we survived till 6 seconds, so that's the whole battle, and we only did 1.7 million DPS. That's bad compared to everyone else that you could see, right? This is full Inspiration 5 team. But it's probably due to the timings that I use, so... and also, she doesn't need that. We could increase this damage by that point. All right. Okay, so let's do the giveaway. So the way we're gonna do it, clear the chat, guys. Do not write anything. Keep your questions for later. I am going to do this. Bang. Okay, so you can see the screen now. And I'm gonna ask you a question regarding Season 3 Hero. Okay? Regarding Season 3 Hero. And whoever answers the question first on my chat, okay, on my chat, will get the reward. All right? Simple as that. So let me think of a hero from Season 3 and question regarding that hero. Okay. So the question will be about hero's name. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna make a chat clear. And after this line, whoever answers the question first will get the reward. Obviously, you might have slight delays on YouTube. So it's not kind of fair, right? But that's one way to get the reward during the live stream. And actually, let's not make it the first correct answer, because that would be not fair. Every correct answer will participate in the duck race. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it all the way. So those who have delay and still do it within the time limit will have a chance to win the reward. But don't worry, there will be giveaways on my Discord as well. So if you have not joined it yet, please consider doing so. Okay, so let's start with the question. What is the name of the exclusive hero in Season 3 that, when cast his ultimate, transfers into a demon in designated area, and while in demon form, the hero gains attack speed and damage reduction with their basic attacks splashing on enemies around the target? Okay, 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's clear the chat. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, I know some of you might have delay. Don't worry, there will be giveaways on Discord as well. So there we go. Few correct answers, 1 incorrect. So anyone beyond this point on the chat will not get a chance, sadly. And remember, no double answers, only your first answer counts. So let's do that. Bang, we're back to the game. And yes, this is Ozil. Simple question. Veterans know. New players hopefully too, if they watched my video. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct answers and 1 incorrect. It's not Daphne. Daphne, with her ultimate, possesses nearest ally. Okay? That's the beauty. That's the thing she does. Let's play this fight out. Right? Let's play it, see how much of an impact this will have with changing of the artifact. And now let's do a duck race. So I'm gonna prepare a duck race. A wheel of names. No, we're gonna go with duck race. Where is it? Do I have a link to it? Let's do it then here. Duck race. Okay. Let me grab your names. So we got 5 names on the list. Let's add your names, guys. So we got Rhapsody Lee. We got... They just copy it. Yes. Lost Recoil. Ruin. Oh. Nope, not like this. Crazy. Blood and Thunder. Ethan. Blink. And Marcos. So that's the winners. Oh, yeah. I forgot that there are a few. Obviously, yeah, if you don't play with English version of the game, it's different. So yeah, okay, here we are. Let me just quickly share my screen with you so you can see the names. Where's my screen share? Here. Right, go. Right, so these are the correct answers. And let's choose a single winner now. So we're gonna run for 1 minute and 11 seconds. Was it set? Yep, there we go. And, well, I say good luck, everyone. Oh, it's Bing. Right, cool. Is there going to be an upset? Do you think Crazy and Blood and Thunder can catch up to the rest of the pack? Are the ones in the lead pacing themselves? Or they gonna run out of the fuel? Oh, look at this! Bink went too quick. He's catching up. Rhapsody, angry face, but losing the lead. 3 seconds left, 1, and looks like Bing had just a temporary struggle and managed to win. Well done. Now, Bing, obviously, to get the reward, please reach out to me on Discord. Okay, Bing? This is the only way I can give you the reward. So please message me on Discord. That's just the winner's lap, you know. He's like, I won, I might as well just have a lap. Okay, so yeah. The team dies. I'm not happy about that. Like, why are we dying? This damage is way lower than anyone else. So there must be something I'm missing when it comes to timings. By the way, guys, those of you who used the exclusive promo code Gorax1 with all capitals in game, did it work? And if it worked, what did you get? Let me know, please. Write it here, we want it. Yeah. My Discord is Gorax_. You can find me on official Discord. You can find me on my Discord as well. Oops. Ruan, this code, was it out of activity already? That means people used it up. Try it again. Try it again, because maybe they just put them in. Okay, they might have just activated them. So try it again. Maybe you tried it too early. Maybe when I said the code is ready, yeah, maybe when I said the code is ready, it wasn't ready. So please, please try it. Nice. So it works now. So they just activated it, guys. So head to the game and use that code for some Starlight dice. I mean, what did they give? 1 Starlight off. Come on. Well, at least 30,000 gold, and that's something. And it has 5,000 usages, so a lot. So everyone should be alright by doing it. Right, so Bing, I'm still waiting for your message. And in the meantime, yeah, 20% of a dice, that's, I mean, it's free, but why? Why not make it 10 Heliolite dice? That would make it worthwhile. So why? Why are we dead? Why are we dying? How can we improve it? Let's try. Oh, I know why. Yeah, remember, guys, I told you, he's not an 18-second rotation. Let's try this. No, the reason why the Fenja will not work, well, she will work in Iceblade's team, but not in Temporal Vortex, is, as you can see, we are dying. These two skills are killing Beldel. Beldel is the only one that needs to survive. She's in the vulnerable position at the front, so we need to make sure she survives while we are in the red phase. So to do that, we need to keep her alive. And the reason why I use Ogok is to have immortality on these two skills. These two skills are really what's killing. Obviously, this is huge damage too, but I'm trying to mitigate it with shield because this damage ignores immortality and invincibility. Did you join my Discord, Bing? Well, let me find a link. Bing, join this Discord. This is my Discord. And then just choose Dragonheir Silent Gods as the game and ping me on general chat. Well, if you don't have Velocia, you know what you can do? What you can do is use Fenja instead of Velocia, but use Fenja with the staff. Not for the haste, but for the shield. Her healing will turn into a shield. Game dispatch? What do you mean? Okay. Oh, is that you, Pink? And then Pink. Telltale style game. Not related, but yeah, a nice story movie game to watch. Alright. I'm actually waiting to play some Do at Night Abyss today. Right, Bank, thank you for confirming that. Let me grab your code. Let's just ensure I'm not sharing any and that I should not be sharing. There you go, the code sent to you on Discord. Please confirm it works. This is the first time I'm giving away this batch of codes. They should work, they're fresh, but with Dragonair Silent Gods, you never know, really. Why did you paste that code here? Don't paste that code here. This is the code for your giveaway. Use it in game. I hope no one grabbed that. I'm not sure how it is in London. I live in Scotland. But yeah, we have Christmas stuff coming up soon. And now I can't take my kids shopping with me because the toys are everywhere. So yeah, Beldel still dies. The damage is not what I would expect. There might be something I'm doing wrong. Might be just how... Sorry, that's just my boy being very enthusiastic about me buying grapes for him. So yeah, something's not right when it comes to timings. Nah, he was just excited about me buying grapes for him. So definitely something is missing in this team, guys. I'm not 100% sure what. Is it because my crit rate is like 30% less than theirs? Is it talents? But, you know, in the Chinese version of the game, this team was competent. That team was doing really well. Obviously, maybe I just need to temper stuff as well. No. But, yeah, Beldel, so far, out of those 4 teams, Beldel is doing the least damage, but don't be discouraged. Yes, Ogok is on 18 seconds with this stuff. I mean, there might be something wrong with the timings. Maybe. Maybe we shouldn't worry about that. Maybe we should just worry about this and then get huge healing here. So, you know, we can do it like... Yeah, let's do that. But something definitely needs fixing. He's on 18 seconds now. He's got quicker rotation. Maybe we just should let him go default. Again, I mean, I don't really watch Chinese version of the game, so I have no idea if that's the right way. Like most of the videos that cover the Chinese version of the game, they barely ever show the timings or even placement. So yeah, hopefully someone figures out the Beldel's timings. Maybe she's dropping crystals. That might be one of the issues. That's why her DPS is not where it's supposed to be. Because that's another thing that we need to watch, right? We need to watch the crystals she's got. So we don't drop... Yeah, she is dropping crystals. All right, what time is it? Okay, a few more minutes, and I'll need to take a break. I got some few work meetings as well, so I'll come back later on. We'll try to fix it. But I would say disappointing, disappointing damage. Obviously, this is like end game, right? For the time being, when you start and you're at the lower difficulty, lower difficulty, I don't think you even need to bring two supports. Just so you know, you may be good going with just one support early on, because the boss is not doing that much damage, right? As long as you hit the right stages. Yeah, that will help you. Your goblin team, probably Rally or Frost. Those are working really good. Vortex-wise, you will not use Rook until you hit level 100. Rook is your end goal, but for the time being, Wild will do better. Missed story? What do you mean, Ruan? Oh, by the way, Bink, let me know if the code was working, alright? Okay, so Beldel dies due to that, but she survives the whole battle. Like, almost all battle, okay? We are with like 5 seconds left. So, we can't keep her alive longer. Like, I mean, we could for 5 seconds, but it wouldn't give us 400 million extra DPS, okay? So, there is an issue there with her damage. So, how do we fix her damage? Rhapsody, I will mainly play this season on a test server as the Continental Challenge is already open. You've messaged me. Did you make sure you didn't use any space, or maybe someone already took it? Yeah, I can read that message now. Yeah, they moved the date so far ahead. So see, Bink, when you copy the code in the game where you redeem it, you need to make sure there's no extra space at the end. Otherwise, it will say the code does not exist, as it does consider the space. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is we're gonna do that to increase her attack slightly. We will also help her survival, so we can see the total damage she's doing. This is obviously a small change, but let's do that. Let's see now if we can survive the whole battle. Obviously, I didn't do much to pets, so maybe pets are helping us with the damage as well. Like, we do cast the pet's ultimate, which is like the vulnerability. Art, do you have Lelvanis with exclusive artifact, or do you have Nastienka with exclusive artifact? That shouldn't be a problem, because if he copy-pastes the code from what I sent, it should work, but maybe they screwed up again, okay? They did screw up with the codes in the past. I have not... Both no exclusive. So yeah, if you want to build good summon team, you need Dark Lady for it. But do you really? Dark Lady is situational when it comes to content. You use her mostly when there's a lot of minions that die, so with summon team, right, for example. But if you don't have Lelvani's exclusive artifact, I would say go for Lelvani's exclusive artifact and use other supports. Lelvani's exclusive artifact is huge power boost. Now, if you want to go for Guinevere and you don't have Nastienka, or you don't have Nastienka with exclusive artifact, you will not do a lot of damage, because for Guinevere, you need her exclusive artifact as well. So Guinevere is for those people who have already highly developed Dauntless team. If you don't have highly developed Dauntless team, she will boost your damage, but you will still be behind. And that's what I'm gonna test going forward once we crack this issue, once we get this Beldel to 2 billion, to see how impactful Guinevere is compared to, like, for example, Nastienka's exclusive artifact. But that's something I will do afterwards. Oh, the code worked for Bing. Let's see what's inside the code. Because there will be another opportunity when I stream. So yeah, next time, guys, I give you a code, just copy and paste it. And make sure there's no extra space at the end. Do not write the code yourself. Okay, just copy and paste. Because I'm giving you a copy and paste as well. Yes, remember, Art, I'm not sure if you watched my video when I was comparing Bernade and the exclusive artifact on Lelvanis. So I had a Lelvanis without exclusive artifact, and I added Bernade to the team. The damage went up, obviously, but then I removed Bernade from the team and used exclusive artifact on Lelvanis, and the damage was way higher than just with the Bernade. So exclusive artifacts are really huge boost to your heroes, and it's better to have an exclusive hero with exclusive artifact rather than 2 exclusive heroes without their exclusive artifacts. So keep that in mind. Okay, so can't do more damage than 1.7 billion. So yeah, what's happening, right? We'll have to sort this out later on. Everything else is looking good. But yeah, the highest damage we've done is with the wild team, mainly because we have this extra 40% derivative damage taken by the boss, okay? So that's the thing. But the other teams like Rook, 300 Worm Arrow, 3 Heliolite Dice, and 3 Epic Scroll. So you get basically almost 7 Heliolite Dice if we combine the Worm Arrow. So these are good codes, guys. And these codes are only available to me to give to you because of you. Because the more people watch my videos, the higher tier of the content creator program I hit, which means the better the rewards for the viewers. And once again, remember, guys, those of you who are watching, those of you who are new to my channel, Content Creator Bond Plus, which you can see the code in the bottom left corner of this video, Gorax1 with just capital G. If you put this code in the Content Creator Bond Plus website, which you can see on basically every video that I do in the description or even in the pinned comment, you will get instant rewards sent to your in-game mail, and then when the event finishes, you will get Heliolite Dice as well. So that's one way to get more rewards as well as supporting me. And also, since the Continental Challenge is available now on the test server, I am going to cover the teams, but I will not release the videos until we get to within 1 week of the Continental Challenge, because there's no point of me sending new videos now. However, those videos that will be ready will be available for members on my channel. And the membership starts with only £1. And it's obviously optional for those of you who want to get ahead. And it's basically me appreciating all the current members of the channel. So there's one perk that basically gives you an insight into the videos pre-release, so you'll be able to watch them before that happens. But all of the videos will be available to public, as I said, within the 1 week of the Continental Challenge. But I'm gonna start working on it after we finish this Temporal Vortex, because that's the main thing you guys need now. You need teams for Temporal Vortex rather than teams for Continental Challenge that happens 1 month from now. So that will be the agenda going forward this week. And as I said, I'll try to stream today at least one more time, but I can't make any promises. I was supposed to stream yesterday in the evening, but the kids went to bed too late and I was just exhausted. So I just wanted to watch something and go to bed. So yeah, this will conclude this stream, guys, today. Well, at the moment, as I said, I might be back later on, depending on the time between the meetings and stuff. And yeah, we'll try to sort that Ice Blast team, because something's not clicking. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Remember, before you leave, press the like button so some people can watch this and see what we've done so far. And once again, thank you all for being here with me today, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Bye.